All right. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended or that I've already achieved. This is one thing I do. Now I want you to underline the one thing that he writes in the scripture. I'm forgetting those things behind me. Now that's the one thing I'm going to talk about. I am forgetting those things that are behind me. Oh, I want to dwell on that. It's one thing that we seem to be doing in our churches is bringing up things behind you. Things that God have already forgiven you over. And it looks like you're reminding people of their past more than telling them to press forward. Do you know it's very dangerous to keep reminding people on how bad they were, and you're trying to bring someone to Christ, and you keep pointing at folks, you were like that. Let me say this. Now I'm going to be very brief when I say it. None of y'all don't know how bad I was. All right. Especially some of you that are not my age. I was born in the 30s. So don't compare me with this generation.
That's right.
I was not that bad when it comes to a generation. I don't want y'all to get quiet on me. Listen. When we were coming along, we didn't have no drive-by shootings from young folks.
That's right.
15 and 20.
Oh, Lord. That's true. That's true.
So don't compare me with what you're doing now.
Amen.
I wasn't that bad.
That's right.
I was bad.
All right.
But if you had my bad and your bad, you'd go back and pick up my bad.
Oh, Lord.
I'm trying to make some things that you can understand better. The only guns we knew of were cat pistols.
Yeah.
Amen. We used to play cowboys and Indians. And instead of firing real bullets, we would fire the cat pistols.
Yep.
And if you couldn't have a cat pistol, we'd say bang. Amen. You don't find them doing that now. So don't compare me with this generation talking about I was once bad. Yes, I was, but I wasn't that bad. And it was one thing about our badness, if you want to call it bad, was we would go against Mama's rules. But Mama didn't know nothing about it.
That's right.
Can I get amen?
Yeah.
Yes, we were disobedient.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did little things that was not right.
Right.
But we certainly was in Sunday school.
That's right. That's right.
Are y'all listening to me?
Amen.
We sure was in YPWW.
That's right.
We weren't that bad
That's right.
that we could take our eyes and roll them at grown folks.
No, that's right. Amen. Amen. That's true.
So what I'm saying And it may be kind of stern, but it's the truth. Nowadays, you cannot leave your doors open like we did years ago.
That's right. Amen. That's right.
Because some of y'all can't talk that talk. I was once bad. Yeah, but you should have been once bad like me. Maybe you would have been 5 or 6 steps ahead. And another thing I want to say, we always respect older folks.
Amen.
Can I get an amen?
That's right. Amen.
Sure did.
We were bad, but a seed was being planted.
Thank you.
And it takes time for a seed to germinate.
That's right. That's true.
Because no matter how bad we did, it was always a remembrance of what would happen if Mama found out.
Right. Amen.
Can I get amen?
Amen. That's right.
So I want to forget that strap, y'all.
That's right.
No.
Don't tell me to look back.
That's right.
I want to forget that stuff.
That's right.
I don't need that now.
No.
So in order for me to press my way, there has to be a system or something that has been planned that caused something to happen to you when those things occur. Now, when you're around people now and you get them mad, they'll shoot you.
Yes,
But years ago, they had a fist fight.
That's right.
yes.
How many you remember that, don't you, Jim?
Yeah.
Man, they call, you get out of school, they'll have a game
Yep. Sure.
out in front of the schoolhouse fighting
Yeah.
and getting rid of it. Blood being shed and all that. But after it's all over, nobody got killed.
No.
Oh, yeah. No funeral sessions.
That's right.
So don't compare my time with this time.
That's right.
Because there is a distinct difference that's occurring in these days. Amen. There are some things you can so easily don't want to remember that happened in your life, regardless of when it happened. But there are some things you want to forget about. But God help us when we start bringing up all our bad ways and not talking about I'm pressing on. And we want folks to remember how bad we were. And really, you weren't that bad.
No.
Not the way you see it now.
No, sir.
Even prisons can't hold some of these bad folks.
That's right.
I looked at the news and I saw them fighting cops,
Yeah.
bragging about how they beat the cop up. And when I came along, we feared cops.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Amen, y'all.
That's right.
So don't talk about how bad I was and compare me with what you're doing now. Because I never was that bad, baby. Not me. If I rolled my eyes at an older one, Mama would straighten them up.
Yes, Lord.
Right.
And sometimes the person you're dealing with, they were able to whoop you like Mama.
That's right. Sure did.
How many of y'all know that?
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Now you lay your hand on one of them young ones, and they go back and tell somebody, my teacher hit me, Mommy. She ain't got no business hitting you. You don't even know why.
Oh, dear.
You don't know the circumstances. But here you go, ready to beat them. And they're really trying to chastise your child. For them to understand that there's a better way.
That's right.
there is no way you can change a person's mind or what they're doing unless there is something you can present to them that's better than what they're going through. Now, prison should be enough to make you behave yourself.
Right.
You all know what I say?
Right.
But they got prisons now overflowing and got just as much comfort as you have.
They do. Doing what they want.
And some of them more. They looking at TV,
Yeah. They
don't have to work,
only use it.
using your money to get their food. And sometimes when they come out of jail, they worse than what they were before they got in jail. Some of them do something to get back in jail.
They do. Yes, they do.
So when you talk about pressing forward or forgetting those things behind you, it's no sense in us trying to discuss too much on what you're going on that's behind you. You should be moving forward. Because looking back sometimes can prevent you from moving forward. Because when people try to interject truth to you, they're going to look at me and say, you weren't saved either. You just like us. No, I wasn't like that. Well, sin is sin. Yes, it is. But maybe I wasn't that bad sin. I sure enough bad sin. Yes, I was on my way to hell.
Yeah.
But I kept going to Sunday school. I kept going to the services. Kept singing in the choir. Well, I was probably you fussing today. No, I'm telling you, some things y'all need to forget about.
That's right.
And quit reminding yourself about what other folks done.
Amen.
You cannot press your way looking at other folks and trying to figure out you were that bad. Don't even worry about what they went through. If Jesus can forgive you and cast it into the sea of forgiveness
Yes.
and never bring it up again,
Amen.
who are you to keep making right, reminding folks
Amen.
how bad they were? How many of y'all know you're saved? Well, quit talking about how bad you were. The world is in a mess now.
Yes, it is.
They got iPads that they can't even keep their mind on the road. Texting messages trying to drive. You can't look at the road and text. How do y'all know that? Tell me the truth. How many of y'all have tried to text and drive? You can't hardly talk on the cell phone.
What you say?
And keep your mind stayed on the road. You got to understand, whatever you focusing your mind on and what you're allowing to come into you or into your mind, it causes distraction.
Yes, sir.
Folks can say something to you on the cell phone that can take your mind completely off of what's in front of you. Even what's in back of you, because you're there talking and trying to look, and all at once they'll say something. You say, what did you say? Bam! So Paul is trying to stress to you the importance of really trying to forget the things behind you. He don't want to be reminded of those bad steps he took on his way to destroy God's saints and all that. He didn't need nobody to keep telling him that. But when God changed him, he had a different mind.
Yes.
See, you're the one that's important. Don't let nobody fill your mind with a whole lot of distraction. Because you'll be looking at a person and really don't know nothing about it.
Amen.
You'll be looking at them over what somebody else has
That's
said.
right. Amen. True.
They can go to heaven and you can end up in hell.
Amen. That's the truth.
Can I preach?
Yes, sir.
That person living all they know how.
All right.
And somebody done got you all drummed up in the brain.
Yes.
I know they ain't saved. I remember what they used to do. Used to do had nothing to do with what you're doing.
Amen.